Oh, hi everybody. And I don't know how to start this uh, video. I wanted it's the camera, whatever. It's not placed. Wait, I can try one thing. Try it like this. And I wanted to share just many ideas in one topic about the idea that we as humans, our personality and the things, what we are, we cause ourselves to be a blockage to ourselves. And I just maybe a week ago, I had some free time to watch a couple of videos online, and this is a really rare thing what I do, watch videos online. I basically make videos, and as I said, okay, I want to spend some time just watch some videos, and out of nowhere there was this guy interviewing a couple of people, and I was like, okay, interesting, let's watch them. And these things everybody already know, and whether we have heard it or whether we have heard it from nowhere, but it's already in us. We already know that. But the thing is, becoming more aware of all those things is maybe a good repetition to everybody, to you, me, and everybody else. So the thing is, I'm working on one project, and I'm having like let's say not difficulties, but no, not difficulties. It's like having like to put your energy in it, and sometimes it causes you to be drained or not knowing the path or not finding the path. And then I decided, okay, let's watch a couple of videos with people who have success in their lives, or maybe like this. And the first thing I watched in one interview, 4 people, and out of all those personalities that I watched, most interesting for me was the hypnotist and the laughing yoga coach, laughter coach, a lady, and the other 2 were some kind of a young and really rich people, but they all have a common. They all have a common in themselves, except for the laughing coach. They all had like a common thing together, which made them a successful person. And now let's into the topic. So first thing was they don't judge themselves. They don't think whether they do is something good or whether they do is something bad. Not in the sense that they do something that is good or bad to society, but they don't judge themselves on the topics whether what are they doing is good or bad. For example, many times we have believed that in our nature, that in our childhood, I mean, we have believed, and parents have taught us, and everybody has taught us, and the society has taught us many things. For example, it's not possible to do something easy. It takes a lot of studies to become something, and etc., etc. And in real life, like, these are the theories that work. So these theories that you have to study hard and have to be hard work. They work only you have a bunch of other theories inside of yourself. But the only thing to be more successful related to those people is be truly yourself and learn from your experiences, learn from yourself. And don't judge yourself. Don't be in a position that you want to do something and you are thinking, well, is it good or bad? Should I or should I not? And there are many things that the Enrico and the channeling has told us in the groups. I mean, that it was in 2 different stories, but I will tell them, repeat it one more time, both of those stories. It was that imagine yourself as a huge ship, they said like a ship in the seas, that, you know, just a huge ship, transportation ship, which floats across the ocean. And this ship is your soul, this ship is your subconscious, this ship is your beingness, this ship is your soul, and it's going in a direction, and the soul and your experience is going in a direction where it wants to go. It just goes there. It's hard to stop it. It's hard to stop it because it has a huge this inerts in Latviski, in English, I don't think, this huge mass that drags him forward, and it's hard to stop him. But the captain is controlling it, and the captain cannot decide, should I go left or should I go right? Should I go straight? Should I go back? And you know, over the radio something tells the captain, go left because it's better, but the vessel is going right. And he is now thinking, where should I go? Where should I go? I need to stop. And the captain is using all its force, all its motors to stop that the huge movement of that ship. So basically, what I want to tell is, in this story is, we have had, and we have humans, our mind basically has all these blockages of whether it's good, whether it's bad. Should I not? I will not succeed because it's impossible. I will succeed because it's whatever the reason. I cannot do it because of my mother. What would they think? I cannot do it because of my children. I can do it now. I will do it sometime later. I'm gonna do it sometime later. And we are causing ourselves all these madness of how you want to call it, all this madness of blockages. Let's call it simply blockages. And imagine yourself, a captain inside this vessel is just arguing with himself, and the ship engine is burning, and the ship engine is like, still, okay, you can think what you want to think, but the soul is, it will and it is going into that direction. Just let it go. Stop. Just stop. All you can do at this point is assist and help movement in that direction. So this is one story. The other story from Enrico was, you know, it's okay. So somebody is telling, can I shoot a longer video on the basics of channeling one's guide? Okay, I will make that in the next video. So, and the other story was, it was, I don't know how I call it precisely. It was physical, mind, and spirit. But these are the three things. I want to try to remember. Physical, it was related with mind. I think it was also energy and spirit. Okay. It was physical, spirit, and the higher self. The higher. Spirit, the physical puts together your physical body, your physical self, your mind. It's your mechanism that you are. Spirit is the soul, is the energy that you are, is the energy that you are. And the higher is the life force, is the higher consciousness, is the God, it's the life force, just like call it like this. And they said that they said to the group that you basically, human, consist of a bridge of these fundaments. Like imagine a bridge and three fundaments that hold this bridge standing. And they said also, you have to be in a balance, and this comes together with the previous story because it was shared in a different explanation, not the ship captain, but in a bridge direction. It said that if one of these are in or out of balance too much, you are having questions. What should I do? What should I be doing? And if you are in a complete balance, keep your eyes on the road, okay. If you keep yourself on the balance, you don't have questions of what should I be doing. You don't have even the thought, what should I be doing? You are already doing this. You are already on the movement, on the path of doing this. And it's simple. Inspiration, movement, and the mind jumps in when, okay, I will solve it like this, tick, 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 and you are already doing this, you are already solving this. And the opposite is that we are sleeping in the bed, and it's like, oh, what should I do? I don't know what I'd be doing. And basically, this is the lack of connection with the higher self. This is the lack of connection with the source energy. Let's call it the source energy. And if we are too much connected with the source energy, we have ideas, we have these inspirations, we have these, wow, this is a good idea, wow, this is a nice movement, wow, I already know how to do it, but I don't want to do it. And this is the opposite. And it said that to cross over the bridge, to cross over an obstacle in your life, you have to be in complete balance with yourself, with all those things. And basically, I think what would be the most easiest thing, and maybe most common thing in our lives, is also we ourselves are an obstacle to ourselves. We have believed so much, we have taught ourselves so much. These are the stories that come together in the overall idea. And when we want to do something, when we want to be something, when we want to become something, we like the idea, what should we be, or what should we want to be, or we just feel in ourselves like the ship is dragging us in that direction. And you just get up, you just do it, and you cause yourself to be in the inspiration and already in the movement, already doing. And there will be another story from Enrico. And one time I was asking him, maybe sometime I will go to America, and people will ask questions, and basically I think they will ask questions about how to have more success, how to have more money, like the material stuff in their life. What would be the easiest thing, or the basic thing what you can reply to them in overall to get more success? And he replied that to have and achieve anything in your life, this all comes together in one story, and I will expand a little bit more. To have and be anything in your life, it doesn't mean being rich, it doesn't mean being whatever else. It just means if you want to become and you want to be something, what you choose to be. For example, you want to get in a contact with your spirit guide. You wanna I don't know, travel around the space. It doesn't matter the thing what you want, but you need just these three things. What is inspiration? I will read the question in just a couple of moments. One is inspiration, and that being said means have an idea, what you want, and make this idea become of, oh yeah, this is truly what I want. Yes, this is truly what I wanna achieve, what I wanna be. This is truly what I want. And make this energy, make this inspiration enlighten you. Make this inspiration, let this inspiration be that you want to say to yourself, yes, this is truly what I want. This is enlightening me. I'm having butterflies all over my body. I want to go there. I want to go there. I want to be that. I want to do that. I want to achieve that. I want to be. And the second thing is courage. And this is the strangest thing. What I asked, what I received, courage, and I was like, what do you mean by courage? And by courage they meant we all have several belief systems, like I told in the story. We all have many ideas, many belief systems, whatever we want to have, many blockages, whatever we want to have, many surrounding noises, grandfathers, grandmothers, mothers, fathers, teachers, news, television, possible, impossible, knowledge, belief systems. We have so much of it. And we ourselves, definitely, many of us have this, I cannot achieve this. I don't believe that I can achieve this. We have so much courage, this lack of courage in ourselves. So the first thing is have courage, have energy, have courage. Don't think, just do. just start doing, just start taking the steps. And this is also a really important thing, because whenever we take steps, we start learning. Whenever we start practicing, we start learning. And whenever we succeed, or whenever we achieve something, like, hey, I thought this is impossible, but now I'm starting to get success, and the person starts redefining his belief systems. The person starts recreating his blockages to, like, hey, I thought this was impossible, but now I think this was just an idea. And he starts reprogramming his subconsciousness. And thus the subconsciousness now thinks, I can be more, I can achieve more, I can do more. And having courage is also the same as doing. So the second thing of Enrico is having courage and doing. And this is really interesting, because the third thing is have confidence, I think it's in English more closer word, have confidence, but in English, in direct translation from Latvian to English, would be have awareness of what you are doing. Have follow your steps, follow the things you do, and what are you doing? Just remember what are you doing. Remember, like, learn from your steps, learn and keep in contact what are you doing. Like, learn from your experience. Learn from your experience would be the most simplest word to say. So, and now continuing the story, all these people that I watched, they were with success, and they were true in their beingness. They don't block themselves. They didn't block themselves. They were like, they have a confidence within themselves. They do the things they like. They want to do it, and they want to become more successful in this. They have this inspiration in this. They have this belief in this. They don't listen to the radio. They don't create the fog inside themselves. They don't create the how you call it, I call it the fog, with what I should be, what I am not, what I should become, what I should not become. They are in this bridge of balance between the physical, spiritual, and the higher. They are in the balance. Whatever inspiration comes, they are already in the movement, on the process of experiencing it, doing it. So, and now there was this other guy, hypnotist, and this was a really interesting thing what he was telling, and I want to just clarify the same. Sorry. And he told you can do it like this also together. So this is not my idea, but in the channeling I have experienced this several times. The idea several times. So take your fingers like this, hold them like this, and just thinking, just pay your attention to those fingers, and imagine those fingers becoming like magnets. Imagine your fingers becoming like magnets, and just visualize them becoming a magnet, so they start sticking together like magnets. Just visualize this. And pay attention to what's going on. Pay attention, just focus and pay attention what's going on. And the thing is, your fingers, they want to shake like this, you know. And he said this is the point where your subconscious is fighting over your mind, and you are basically not allowing the subconscious to take control. So when they start shaking, it's like subconscious is trying to take control over you. And when subconscious takes control, those fingers snap together together, and your mind is off, and you're now fully in the subconscious level. And what he said, basically, this is the point where you start entering the hypnosis state, where you can redefine your blockages, where you can redefine yourself, where you can enter this or reprogram your subconscious. He said basically your imaginary takes over, imagination takes over, but in my point of view is your soul and your energy field takes over, and your soul controls this energy field. It's also similar like chi lessons, like chi practice, where you take over the energy and you go away from the you go away from the mind to the subconscious, and therefore you become more like, let's say, programmable. And then he starts, programming the people, whatever they wanna become, whatever blockages they wanna release from themselves. So, in overall, the idea, I will read the questions a little bit just in a few moments, but the overall idea is that after I watched those videos, I was like, okay, now everybody knows that we know all this, but whether we use it or whether we pay attention to it is as serious as we want to achieve you want to achieve your goals, whatever the goals might be. So basically, imagine yourself, you want to become a channeler, you want to communicate with beings, or you want to become a medium, or you just want to experience how it is. And you have a blockage in yourself, whatever somebody told that this is fake, this is not true, I cannot do it, it's difficult to do it. Whatever the blockage is, your subconscious is already blocking yourself. Your subconsciousness, you yourself, is already blocking yourself. So first of all, you have to reduce all those noise, all those chatters, all those nonsense inside of yourself. How can you become something if you don't do anything? How can you become something if you don't allow yourself to become something? It's just not possible. It's just, again, you allow this ship, this vessel, to go in one direction, but then again you're blocking it and saying, no, this is not possible to float over there. This is impossible to be there. But once you get closer there, you start seeing that it's more and more possible. It's more and more possible to become that. And also, this hypnosis is really a thing I want to study more, because what I saw, the hypnosis, basically they can do all crazy stuff like, hey, whenever you come out from the hypnosis, become a monkey. And also the guy said a funny thing. He said that one time he hypnotized one guy, and he woke up from the hypnosis he was telling him that you will not see me when you come back from the hypnosis. And he came back from the hypnosis, and the guy stood up and started to run away from the room, because he thought that the hypnotist is run away, and he started catching him because he wanted to get back from the hypnosis. He just hypnotized him and he's gone, and he starts running to find him where the hell he went. And he said this was one of the funniest things, and he needed to catch him and just snap out of the hypnosis. So, and now it points out, I have read, I have not read, my father who read this book told me a couple of sentences from the Holographic Universe. There was a book, and he said that also in hypnosis there was a fellow who hypnotized one lady, or whatever he hypnotized, tell that the person in this room, you will not see him, this person in this room. And when the lady or whatever the subject woke up, and he didn't see that person anymore, and everybody asked, do you see Peter? No, I don't see Peter. And what they did, an experiment, that they put something behind this person, like a sheet of paper, and something is wrote on it. And can you read this sheet of paper? And she instantly read what's written on this paper. So it comes to a point where you can hypnotize somebody to not see, to see through something. So I don't think it's a matter of hypnotization. It's a matter of getting the person, there may be several things, but I think it's a matter of getting a person in contact with his soul, with his energy body. And this energy body can do anything. This energy body can do anything. It can see through walls, it can remote you, it can channel, it can do anything. Now, you as a hypnotist, you as a therapist, you can experiment on this. And this is what the hypnotist said, that the more I learn hypnotism, the more I become not frustrated, like what the is this, like I don't know, like this is just unbelievable, insane, and inside creepy. Whatever you believe yourself to be, you are completely different, and this is something completely different. So anyway, the overall conclusion is it would be really interesting to be in contact with a hypnotist, an experiment. Get up from the hypnotist state, hypnosis, and when you wake up, I will read those questions just in a moment. I will finish. And when you wake up, you will be a psyche that sees people that have died, but you will be completely relaxed without any fears, any anxieties. You'll be completely balanced, as if you have done this for several years. And the thing, when you wake up, you will see all our past dead relatives that are connected with us. And you will hear those messages, what they want to tell, and you will just tell them to us. And when you wake up, this is what you're going to do. And when you wake up, he sees souls that have died. Not souls that died, people that have died, souls. And he sees, for example, my uncle or something. Okay, what he wants to tell you? What is he wanting to tell us? What are the messages? And just clarify whether they are true or not. They are true or not, and just clarify, because that's what I would want to see. What's going on in this field, and also clarify. For example, I thought. Sorry, there was an internet failure for a moment. So I had another story which I wanted to ask. Was, imagine you are in a room with a couple of people, and then you hear somebody hypnotize a lady, for example, this hypnotist, and tells to the lady, when you come back, there will be Jesus in this room, and he will come down from the heaven, and you will see it, but all of us will not see it, others in the room, and you will be completely focused and completely balanced and chilled, and he will tell you a couple of messages, and you can ask him a couple of messages, what we will ask you. So when you wake up from the hypnosis, we will ask you questions, and you will ask those questions to this Jesus, and you will tell us what did he say. And when he comes back, this lady comes back. Now, we would be really, really interesting to see what's going on. And the most interesting thing would be what would be the answers? What would be the answers to, let's say, this such a, because sorry, there's an internet failure, so I have not closed anything. Drive and wait, feeling experience, and I said I don't want to listen to this channeling. I just want to go away and let the information come through, and when something's necessary, further unblock previous lifetimes, next lifetimes, and something about their lives in this moment. And there were several stories. But several such scenarios. But the one of them was most easiest. A man was asking something, and the beings are like looking at him, some kind of a scanning going on, and something And what I see is that that person is sitting in his home in a dark, comfortable armchair and meditating. But it was a specific armchair. And the beings are telling him something, but I don't remember much of it. But he just said yes, oh yeah, that's true, yes, yes, yes. He just confirmed the things that the beings are telling him. And they gave him some kind of a suggestion, which I don't remember also. But the interesting point was, I asked him afterwards, they like a comfortable sofa, a single place sofa. He says, yeah, I have like an armchair. I said, is it in a dark color? He said, yeah, dark brown. And I was like, okay. Now, and you get to a point where basically channeling can become like a state where you dumb down your mind, release your mind, reduce your mind activity, like let's say like in a meditation, to kind of become more connected with energy perceiving, energy sensation perceiving, or exploration, or in a sense also do more astral or remote viewings, astral travels or remote viewings. And then when a person is in a state, he doesn't have his mind activity, he's flexible, he's responding to all those energies and these energy forms or thought forms the hypnotist is giving to him. So such people can become actually really good mediums and channelers in a sense, because he said that it's not actually everybody can be hypnotized. But I think, so basically the idea which I want to tell is that the hypnosis states and the information receiving states is something that I truly would want to explore. So this could be really interesting. And now for the questions. It's the question, the moment. I will start reading from the top and I will watch on the road also. Is it necessary to identify from where the truck is coming? Okay. Is it necessary to... Is it necessary to... The road is shaking and the phone is shaking also. Is it necessary to identify from who the inspiration and guidance is coming from? If it comes from source, higher self. Okay, so the question is it necessary to identify whether and from where this inspiration is coming from, whatever the source may be, higher self, source itself, God, Holy Spirit, and many people have many belief systems, so to them this question may be more connected. Where is this inspiration coming from? And I would say also again to this return to those blockages. Now, if you have a great idea, if you have a truly great inspiration that you truly like, that you truly love, that you truly inspires you in a positive way, and you feel, wow, this is something enlightening, this is something great, it gives you energy, and then you're like, where? Maybe I don't know where this comes from. I need to know where is this coming from, and I should know where is this coming from, because it can come from all bad places, all good come and become truly. So this is also thinking. So have a clear idea that this inspiration gives you energy. This inspiration is positive to you. So you would even not know the source. And again, who knows the source? Who knows the source of this inspiration? Where is this information coming from? Who knows it? People say, I channel Holy Spirit or God or whatever. I think they just want to believe that they channel some Holy Spirit or God because they would truly want to channel such a thing. But do they truly know? or will someone truly know who and where is this information coming from? So in overall, you can find out, but I don't think it's necessary, because the most important thing is whether or what are you doing if it excites you, whether or what are you doing if it resonates with you, whether what or when or what thing you are doing, if it enlightens you, cheers you up, inspires you, and gives you joy and gives you the strength to carry on, it's a positive thing. It's a positive for you. Carry on doing this. Believe yourself more. Believe yourself that whatever is coming to you, whatever is happening with you, is the truly absolute best what can happen for you and what is happening for you. So inspire yourself, cheer you up, energize yourself, and you just don't argue. Don't cause a blockage to yourself. Be more confident. And also, if this question comes from a religious background, then I have heard stories, because I have one religious person friend. He's like many times asking questions about Holy Spirit, Jesus. I said, I don't know anything about this. And then he says, quotes, well, Jesus said that you will be healed, and they are healed. Now, Jesus walked on the water, and somebody was walking on the water opposite to him and caused him stress or caused him something to think over, and he drowned. So the idea that was also, if it comes from a spiritual background, it's all about believing yourself. It's all about having confidence in yourself. It's all about not allowing the mind, the blockages to take over, the doubts to take over. You already block yourself by doing this. So this question about where the source is coming from, I think it's not necessary to even think about that. I'll keep my eyes on the road so that we can have more videos. Okay. Sorry. Is it necessary? Okay, this is what the answer. Faith, I think faith and believing is similar things. Okay, so whatever the word may be. Somebody's asking Latvian. I have a question lately. Is it necessary to have a hobby or a purpose of having a hobby? Because lately I have, this is the question, lately I have the idea that whatever the reason, and the answer would be, there is no answer. What I would do in this case, I would say myself, whatever, and just start enjoying life. Just start doing the enjoyments in the life that I like, that I wish. Just walk outside, go around, and just forget about everything. Just be yourself until the moment, the necessary moment comes, or the necessary inspiration comes. And many times we, like I say, especially in childhood, young girls, and at the age of 20, 16, 18, they have this idea of having children, having family, and growing up, having a loan, and buying their house and stuff like this. It all comes from hypnosis. It all comes from this programming language the society builds up, and then they have all this, and then they achieve all this, and they are unhappy, they are frustrated, and they are locked inside this prison, and they are like, what have I done? They are, not all of us, many enjoy this, and many to us this is the path, but then they are like, they're like, So also many times I think I need a hobby, because then I will be better. But also this can come from like a programming language from the society. So I don't think what people should need or what people should have, but all I can say is what Enrico has said. Your purpose of life, your true purpose, is find out and be more of yourself. And it's really simple. Do the things what enjoy you at this moment. Do the things what could and can inspire you at this moment. Don't do the opposite. Don't try to do something that you think is better for you. Do the things that when you are doing them, you become more happier and joyful, and they can change over time. So, and be yourself. Just be yourself. Be fully yourself without all those programming languages. I wonder if we can hypnotize ourselves to shorten the time it takes to learn to do channel. Well, having an idea that you need time to learn to channel is already self-hypnosis. No channel. I can tell that the best channelers are people that come to lessons that when I asked them, why do you want to learn channeling, they said, I don't know, I just want to try. And these are the people that dump into the channel much, much quicker. And the second thing, people that come into channeling and learn channeling faster are people who have been in a consultation environment, like astrology consultants, basically in a place where people ask questions to them. So because when somebody asks questions to somebody, they put them inside this, okay, wait, and they receive some answers. They are always in a lesson, it's pushing them to be in contact. So yeah. What's the biggest block to channel spirit guidance and higher wisdom? The biggest blockage is, first of all, doubting yourself and paying attention of what's going on and having this idea how it should happen, how you should receive information. These are the biggest blockages. So the overall lesson is to completely yourself, to just let go. Sorry, the network failure again. Are there information about life or future or channelings that... Wait, I will stop the car and then I will read this because I need to park and I have a trailer attached to the car. And I decided I want to build my parrot a big cage. Not a small cage, but a large cage where he can play around. Just need to park somewhere. Okay, now I'll read the question. Are there information about our life, our future, or challenges that our spirit guides or higher self not allowed to reveal and tell us? I would say yes, although I have not been aware of this, because if you know what is your challenge in your life, you accept it as a challenge. You don't live out your purpose. And there's 6 viewers and 6 likes in this video. 6, so basically difficulties. It's not a good number. And so difficulties in life. So if we accept something to be difficulties, we perceive them as difficulties, and we have the attitude to them as difficulties. So, but imagine a spirit guide comes and tells you, hey, you have difficulties, but there are no difficulties actually. And you will not accept them also, because no, these are difficulties for me. And they said, no, these are not difficulties. It's just, you know. So the idea to this answer, to this question, the answer is that there are no difficulties and no easy things. It's just you that gives a perception, sorry, not a perception, but perception to it. Is it good or is it bad? It's you. Or is it a challenge, or is it just something that you need to do? Is it something difficult, or is it just okay, I will do it in maybe a year or so, and then it's done? So it's a matter of you accepting whether is it difficult or not. It's your choice. It's your perception. So basically, what beings will not do and spirit guides will not do is make you believe differently, make you think differently. This is not what they want to do. The only thing they want to do is just help you in whatever choice you are doing this. And for me, my spirit guide, I remember, was Enrico is not a spirit guide. Enrico is just an aspect of myself, and also a guide, you would call it, assistant, and it helps me focus, let's say, and remember my path, remember my journey. But as my spirit guide from the heavens, let's say, from the place of true beingness, from the pure crystal white light, I have only once saw, and his purpose for me was to make me self-sufficient, meaning stand alone. That I don't need to let's say like grow up to be completely sufficient, to be completely independent. Sorry, independent is the most closest word. And this is not easy. This is not easy to become independent. And this is not easy. This is not easy to become independent. We are always addicted to somebody, especially girls. They're addicted to their, and they want to become even more addicted to their partners. 8, and this is girls' number. In love. This is girls' number. Be in love and not think about anything else. Just be in love. 7, 8 is lack of love. It's feeling alone, lacking love, but also so anyway, these are girls related, and girls can 9 is 9, 8. I see 9 people watching, 8 likes. 9, 8 is independent and trusting itself and love. So again, 7 lacking love, and 9 is complete confidence with love. So basically, what the numbers are telling me is that a girl which want to be completely herself, 6 difficulties. It's difficult. Should have a partner who is intellectual and confident about himself. And then they can experience themselves. But anyway, the topic was different. I would say that especially the girls, they wanna. It's hard for the girls to be independent because in their nature they want to be addicted from their partner, that he supports their lives and so on. So it's really difficult for them. But independent in a way that not in the material stuff, independent of being self-sustaining, independent of being self-trusting, independent of being self-courage, independent in this way. So, and I was like, oh, okay, now this is definitely what I lack. And the information was, you will not do it without experience. Experience, and he will give experience so that you can learn it. So that you can learn it. And it's not about him telling what should you do in this case. It's about you focusing and learning and because the learning doesn't give you the knowledge. It's not about the knowledge. It gives you the energy that this is how I should react now to challenges. I should react on, okay, I will solve this. Okay, I have the solvents, or joy that I know that they will be solved. So the energy reaction to difficulties is the goal of learning. The reaction to difficulties is the goal of learning. So so this is the learning point. So anyway, I will go upstairs. I need to pick up stuff for the parrot, and then I will create a video about, maybe after an hour or 2, I will start doing live stream about the spirit guides, how you can come in contact. But I think there were 2 more questions. In a way, not permitted. It's not necessary to know. Enrico is an alter ego or an aspect of yourself. like your higher self or wiser future self. What was he? Instead, we have a single higher self in common. So basically, a soul's aspect or a higher self aspect. To me, he's like when I receive his energy, I'm like, okay, I want to do, I want to do, I want to do, I want to go, I want to go. So he just fills me up and charges me up with energy, and rememberize me that everything is really simple. Everything is really simple. Don't be in lowered energy. Everything is really simple. So to me, he's like a good friend. And many times he tells me thank you, so I start to cry. It's like really emotional also. And 5, 8, it's 5 is Enrico's number, 5 people watching and 8 likes. So it's basically 5 is Enrico's number and 8 is love. So a love, like a cheerful love, like it's like a young girl who has fallen in love. 8 is a girl's energy. So basically it's a positive energy. 5 and 8 is like being excited with this loving, joyful experience what's going on. So basically completely Enrico. And so anyway, it's fun, it's cool, it's great. I've seen him several times. I mean several times in channelings. I don't call it as some kind of inner self of mine. I call it as somebody in the higher energy state, connected with the source, that comes in contact to me, that is more disconnected from the source. Can you help me find and channel my own? Well, I think I can look and see what is relevant or is more closer to you. And that. Okay, anyway. Yes, the answer is yes, I can try, but whether you will find it or not, I cannot guarantee. But yeah, I think that's possible. And okay, so I will go now. I will leave you, and after 2 hours, I will have another live stream.